like I said, next year we're just rolling. But like, dude, we're good.
Ooh, we're live. We're live.
Hell yeah!
Welcome to This Week at Gear Report, the show where we talk about everything that's been published since last week, things that are in the review queue, upcoming that will be published, and then what is going to be the bulk of this show, like pretty much the whole show, I think, almost. TJ's Happy Hour. So we're just going to start by putting that on the screen, and we'll just roll with TJ's Happy Hour for a little bit.
Cheers, everybody.
Get things started. Yeah, I got some. I got my water.
There you go.
Because
we know,
I like to party. That's what a cup full of water means, I guess.
Yeah, you sound a little sick. What's going on? You all right?
I think allergies are kind of. I'm trying not to take so much of the allergy medication. There, maybe that'll help.
Yeah.
Because I found that when I take it day after day, I have more allergy symptoms than when I don't take it. But we're in like peak allergy season here in central North Carolina, so I'm kind of needing to take it more often.
Yeah, it was weird. We just got through down here in Florida, and it was cars. You come out and pollen's all over the cars, just like almost like North Carolina. We have the oak and the palm pollen, and it's pretty brutal. Mm-hmm. Plus, it's 90 degrees, so it doesn't help.
And the pampas grass, apparently.
I almost wore my flamingo shirt.
Oh, my. Yeah. All right. Let's go to this screen. Oh, I got to hit the button. Add the script to the stream. Is it working?
Hey, there you go. I see it.
Man, that took forever on my end. Yeah,
it popped right up here.
So show is the only thing that's been published since last week's show was our plastic show. I go and put that up there because it reminds me that we do push the feed report. I publish this podcast article after every show. I shouldn't have clicked that, should I? It's going to take a minute. And it actually has a player. It has an audio player built in. And I'll put a little bit about what we talked about in there. But you could actually, if you want, or go to any of the other places where it's available, like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Pandora, iHeartRadio. There are more. Those are just the ones I put the links to. All kinds of links in here for
so many links.
The different socials, where you can get the podcast, the various places we post video. And that honestly is just part of them. We're other places too. The list was getting obnoxiously long, so I kind of stopped.
Where they can find all the Gear Report goodness.
There we go.
Gary's here. What's up, Gary? With the trademarked triple Yo's.
Oh,
I told you one day we're going
to the program.
We're going to get a bill one day. Just kidding.
You know what? I am capable, just like all the other bills in my life that I have come to.
They can wait.
All right, so that covered that. I will. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to share a link, and I need to put on all of those so that they get shared. If you care to look, I've seen a number of people. It's like everyone that I know that does review stuff. All the different people who have different channels making videos have hopped into this Amazon influencer program and are producing stuff. So you can see I've got 160 posts, 151 of those are videos talking about different products. You can come check them out there if you like. If you get bored, I put the link out there. It's easy. Amazon.com/shop/gear-report.com. Boom.
There you go.
Yeah, Gary asked an interesting question there.
The checks are up there. Facebook, Gear Report Firearms on YouTube.
Is this only running on Gear Report Firearms on YouTube? I didn't see it on the main Gear Report YouTube channel.
Right.
How
That's all I see checked up top.
Yeah. I did that on purpose. Usually I'll run it both, but people are watching on the main channel and not on the Gear Report Firearms channel. We're trying to build subscriptions and watch time and everything. And now I'm looking at this like, I wonder how many people are going to miss the show tonight because they didn't realize
Right.
that it's on the Gear Report Firearms channel and on the Gear Report, the OG original,
So you had
Gear
a little bit
Report
of
channel.
strategery going on, but
it's what passes for strategy with me. But that's the idea. Oh, Gizzard Gary's going to share it. So we may actually have some people show up to participate in the program then with the assistance of
because that
whole one.
That usually helps. We're going through massive storms down here.
Oh my!
Wicked
Must
storms.
be all down the East Coast. We're not getting storms here, but it's been rain for a while.
We had hail down in like Palm Bay and over in Orlando and stuff that it covered the ground, looked like snow, which is scary for Florida.
I bet.
You don't see that crap often. Animals are packing up. They're like, we're out of here. We're going farther south.
Animals, is that what you call the people from up north?
Yep.
Yeah. That makes sense.
They brought it down here with them, bastards.
Yeah. So on our normal agenda, we would talk about recent reviews. And as noted, we need recent reviews. I noticed there were a couple pendings this afternoon, but I was already in the middle of some other stuff and did not publish them. So those will probably, we talk about those, but I kind of don't like giving the preview right before it's published, because then it's like when we go to talk about it the next week, everyone's like, yeah, we already talked about that. So
no teasers for you guys. You're gonna wait.
I'm gonna put Boo ATF up there.
Yay. It's our favorite band.
Yeah, that's where we are. Let me think here. Oh, I think I dropped the ball.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
I don't know that we have anything new that has come in that we can feature for Guitarmageddon this week.
So upset.
I mean, we could pull out something older, I suppose. I could whip out something older
too. Yeah, I mean, I can pull out something older too. People don't want to see it. Well, I mean, they may.
Yeah,
it's from my other channel.
This person does. Yeah. I don't want to see any of it. I mean, I say that. I don't want you to feel bad like I'm discriminating against you. I don't want to see mine either.
I'm just happy I still can.
Feel like people come here.
Oh, Guitarmageddon. There it is.
Come here, see some cool stuff in the Guitarmageddon segment. So here's what I'm going to do. This one may actually sell pretty soon. So I figure I'll let you look at it. Isn't that kind of funky how it's blue at the bottom and then green and then kind of a natural tone at the top?
A weird, like a matte finish almost, isn't it?
On top. It is. If you get closer, you can see it's got like pock marks and stuff in it. It's a burled poplar veneer on top of a mahogany body. So it's very rough. It's not glossy. It's like a satin finish with all sorts of texture in it. And I just think that looks pretty cool. And then the back is the awesome looking wood. And then the neck is neat because it is a laminate that has 5 different strips of wood. Three big brown ones, and then the 2 narrow light colored ones going up the middle. And it's all roasted. Do you know why they roast wood in guitars?
No. Why do they roast wood?
For dimensional stability. So it's like when you dry out lumber before you build something.
When you kiln dry it.
Right, but this is like more than that. They have sap since it actually kind of cures it. It bakes it to the point that it makes it that much more stable. So there we go. This is the EART, E-A-R-T, EART. Explorer 1 is the model. You can see that written up here on the back, potentially. If you get real close, you got to get closer to the screen, TJ, if you're going to see that. Yeah. See it? Pow.
Yeah. Oh, my. That'd be funny.
So anyhow, I didn't want people to be let down that their favorite segment, Guitarmageddon, was being preempted by nothing but TJ's Happy Hour tonight. So
know.
I had to put that in there.
I feel like it
I
should be.
will. I'll give the update on that Amazon page I was talking about. In the last 2 weeks, I posted 151 videos,
Jesus.
and I'm shifting. I'm going to give you a preview. Here's one that's going to go up tomorrow.
Oh,
This is a SIG.
I got one of those.
Romeo 3. Yeah, it's a Romeo 3. That's going to go up tomorrow.
I got one of those.
And the Toric. What was that by? Tracked Optics Toric. Really neat. It's to me, it's very similar to the Vortex Razor HD series, which is kind of the upper line for Vortex, but it costs about half as much. So that one's going to go up tomorrow. You going to show us something?
Nice. Yeah, I've got this one that'll be done soon.
Oh, neat. Mepro True Vision.
True Vision red dot.
Yeah.
So
that looks like
that one's close.
Compact version of the RDS.
Yeah, it doesn't have that battery well in front, so it's a little more compact. Adjusts the different lights automatically, so it's kind of neat.
Cool.
I like it. I mean, it worked. I just put it on the. I took it off the Evolve 15 from 5150 and put it on the Mike 102 the other day. We went shooting Wednesday.
Nice.
One for Killian's birthday. Tuesday for Killian's birthday. He's like, "What do you want to do? Let's go shooting." All right, I can do that. So, and then I had to test fire a.
Makes him easy to buy for.
Right. And then I built a 9mm AR that I had to test fire. That thing's a little tack driver. All arrow.
It is so cool because I remember when you weren't building stuff.
I know.
Yeah.
I had to have Jeff give me like tutorials. Like, okay, I was scared. I had parts everywhere, lying around everywhere. Yep.
Should be scared. That was a pretty janky way to get started, to be honest.
Was it?
All right. Oh, these are going to be too little. Let me see here. Pictures that we can look at.
I see Humvee.
Theory.
You gotta take that guitar getting off of there, though. We're not in that anymore.
Pretty cool. This past weekend, at the Denton Military Vehicle Show, and Jason for that from New York.
Ooh.
Like from Long Island, and he didn't fly down. He's a pilot, but he didn't fly down. So you may or may not be able to see this. Yeah. You know, the way they say it, Long Island, I thought it was like people who work on their lawn guys, Long Guy Land. And eventually I was like, oh, Long Island. I just thought there were people who really cared about their grass, but I think those people are in Colorado now, actually, the people who really care about their grass. But anyhow, so you see here, if you could see this picture, that's Lars's Humvee that is the craziest decked out with everything. He's the one that when I've gone and played Army with the Army, it's been Lars's truck and my truck. And then the guy in the middle pulled that one up on a trailer from Alabama just to show it at the show and buy and sell parts. And then I'm on the end, the one with the little orange in the window, that's the for sale sign, because someone needs to buy this truck because it's time to potentially move on to the next one. And there it is with the for sale sign. And then the little thing beside it is a sign I made with the engraver that says Humvee, like a Jeep, but for men.
Yep.
Yeah, I had a woman get mad at me, like, "What? What about women? Can't women have them?" No. Like, yeah, but that's not as funny. You're ruining the joke, princess. Come on.
You're like, no, go buy a Jeep. Come on.
Yeah. All right, more pictures of the Humvee that is for sale. So,
it is a good-looking Humvee.
If
I had a few extra dollars lying around, I would buy a Humvee.
You need stacks of dollars for that truck. This is the stuff that I took to sell. I didn't take much. Oh, and see, now I remember. I couldn't remember the first thing I sold what it was, and now I just saw it in the video. That power cable. Someone bought that. I need to put that in my notes for what I sold, but most of that came back and did not get sold. But I did make a little bit of money selling some things that I didn't really want to sell, but kind of needed to. Oh, and that is a bunch of people eating. Yeah. For
Nice.
people who are in the Humvee world, that was a neat picture because that's like the who's who of the Humvee celebrities. Like one guy from Texas, Jason from New York, he's not so much a celebrity yet. He's a demi-celebrity. He's not a full celebrity yet. He's getting there. A couple other people there that were like, whoa, all those people in one place. So that was cool. I did want to mention down here. Brain. All right, let me move that over.
I have no idea what.
There we go.
There you go. Look at that guy.
We talked to Ryan Todd several times, especially after the show last year. He'd come in and interact with us in the comments, and him and his family told me that they will put the show up on the TV and watch it in their house, and his wife gets a real kick out of it when he makes a comment and we reply to him. So I thought that was pretty cool. So we appreciate everyone who shows up, and it's nice that so much of the time when we do a program like this, we don't ever get to meet the people that we interact with. So it's really cool when we finally get to see them and meet them. You can see most of what I did in here. These are videos, so it's a little cumbersome to bring them up on the screen. But
Eats up his internet.
we did. You have had some issues and a storm coming through down there. We had a storm come through this weekend, and it tried to pick up this set of pop-up that a vendor had, and I actually went over and grabbed it because it was trying to like whip it, take it away. Look at this. This is the rescue operation right here. Boom. That's why I reached up and grabbed it to hold it down. It was about to fly away. It was going to be Dorothy, and instead I secured it so it didn't get away.
We lost.
I did do one upgrade.
The track meet. It went away.
No.
Man, it happens. Dude, it was windy
because
like you can see the storm coming, and we're rolling through trying to get everybody done, and once lightning gets so close, you've got to shut her down, and it was blowing. Now I got to finish it Saturday morning.
Went by this store again. I've never stopped there because I'm always in a hurry when I go by. But gas and guns.
I would stop there every time I went by.
Grocery. At some point, I've got to stop. I know. I feel bad that I haven't stopped yet, but I haven't.
With that sign, I'm like,
it is what it is.
We're like, we need some gas. We just filled up. No. Maybe a gun. I don't know. He's got both.
Yeah. Hush your mouth. We're getting gas.
Yeah. Make me a sandwich.
The one upgrade that every time I go to this show, I'm trading parts and buying parts. But this time I was mostly selling, but I did purchase something I've needed for a long time, and it is the appropriate seat for the person who's sitting in the turret, who's operating the machine gun in the turret. I had a janky, not a real Humvee seat there. It kind of looked like a sex swing, and it wasn't, but that's kind of what it looked like. So I replaced it with one in the appropriate camouflage with those little red T-handle things. Those are where you rip in an emergency and it'll just drop like that. Those are quick releases.
Quick release.
So
pretty much
so
like
if you need to get down. Yeah, pretty much. That's kind of where I was going with it.
You're a ton of comments. You got to miss.
I've been trying not to buy stuff.
Honcho's here. What's up, sir?
You listen.
I'll do it. He went with the individual letter
Yeah.
but he gave us all
He gave us all
three
3 yos,
of the
just
proper
one lever
yos.
at a time. Okay, we
Komar
appreciate that.
put the
Komar's
proper
here.
amount of
Good to
yos.
see you. Well, not to
Yep.
see you because you didn't log in, but at least he's participating in the comments, so we appreciate seeing that you're out there.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
Dang, buddy.
Dude, allergies eat me up this time of year.
It's a mess.
Oh, look at that. Komar is actually here as Matthew Komar. I was listening to one of the podcast broadcasts last Friday, because they do that. I upload them on Thursday night, and then I'll listen to them so that I can hear how the show went, for self-critiquing purposes. But then to make sure that the upload worked right and it got onto the other platforms okay. And I noticed that we always just call him Komar, and I thought that's got to be confusing for some people. Like, what does that mean? What does Komar mean? And now he's clarified it by posting his real name is Matthew, but we just call him by Komar because that's what he puts on the screen for his name when we log in. Maybe we'll call him Matty Boy. He could be Matty. We call him Matty. Yeah. I don't know. He seems like Komar, so we'll stick with that.
I would assume he would be called whatever you put on the screen.
Well, yeah, that's where I was going to. But anyhow, in the next couple days, I took so many videos, like some horizontal and some vertical, that I really need to go through and post more of them. I put a lot of videos up on the main Gear Report YouTube and on the Gear Report, on the Humvee Gear Report, maybe 1 or 2 on the Gear Report Firearms, while I was out there at the Denta Military Vehicle Show. Since I've gotten home, I've been dedicated to uploading the Amazon program videos because that's where I'm looking to make money. But in the next couple days, I'm going to upload these pictures and stuff. I have a draft already started for the 2023 Denton Military Vehicle Show recap with pictures. Nice. And I'm going to spend a couple hours queuing up videos for Humvee stuff and for Gear Report stuff. We can do a quick look at this one though, because this one's neat. Well, this is all right. I get the feeling my internet is not keeping up with that, but I'll post that one soon. It reminds me when I was little, they had the like the G.I. Joe toy that looked just like this, the Special Forces Sandra.
I've seen that, but in a 1 to 12 scale.
A couple years ago, one of my friends parked one of these in my driveway overnight as he was passing through, and we went Humvee part shopping the next day. So he got a hotel in Burlington. He parked a trailer with the 2-person version. It has like a double-decker machine gun mount on the back, and it was totally in pieces, and he is restoring that. It'll be one of the only ones in the world that is put back together. Like, these are crazy rare. I don't think they made many to begin with, like probably less than 100 worldwide.
Right.
And there were combat vehicles. Some of them didn't survive. So there aren't many of these left. Many of them probably got scrapped. Like, they didn't get sold to the public. They got sold to a scrap yard to be melted down. But they're pretty cool. Yeah, that's what I said. Oh, come on. Why would you do that? Why would you play like that? It has a horizontally opposed air-cooled engine, it looks like. So basically a Volkswagen.
Yeah, I was going to say a bug.
Yeah.
But cooler.
They look really cool. We were talking to a guy when my friend parked his in my driveway. We drove the next day to go to a place to look at Humvee parts, and the guy who runs it was a Navy SEAL. And so my friend was talking to him about these sandrails, and he was like, "Those pieces of shit, I got more miles pushing one than I have riding in one." But they look really neat. I mean,
they look neat. Who cares?
If you're trying to use them in you know?
Well, yeah. I mean,
They
if
were
you
using them
had to
out in the
use it,
desert.
yeah.
Yeah, I think you just got to keep your speed up with those. You slow down,
Right.
they sink in the sand, and then you're humped at that point because they're only rear wheel drive,
Yeah.
so it appears. Anyhow, fun stuff. Just one of the many fun things I saw at that military vehicle show. There's always cool stuff there and cool people, and had a good old time. Made a little bit of money.
That's always a good time.
Fun to be had by all, as far as I know.
As far as you know.
All right. So what do you think will be published next? Let's kind of cover the upcoming reviews section a little bit. What do you have that's on the way? Do you have any of those pendings that I saw?
Yeah. The mirror of the poncho, the mirror of safety poncho.
Oh, right. Yep.
That one's pending.
I saw that
Spoiler.
there were two. I saw that there were two
I
out
do.
there, but I didn't look to see what they were.
Okay.
All right. So we
And
know
then
there will be some things published.
the True Vision will be True Vision will be ready. That's I just got the last of the pictures on the Mike 102, cool. So that's on there. And then yeah, I mean everything else that I have left. I want to have stuff. I get some real Avid stuff. I'm getting ready to write up on all the real Avid tools. I mean, you know, they're here. I use them all the freaking time.
Yeah. Awesome.
They're in a bunch of pictures. They've all worked. I've only ruined a couple of them.
Like punches or something small, I hope.
Dude, the punches. I haven't found a set of punches yet that I have not bent in some way, shape, or form.
People say, no, ours are good. You're not going to bend these. And
that's what everybody says.
Why would you even say that?
Right. Like, here, take out this pin for this gas box. See what happens. Okay.
Yeah.
Right? Yep. Oh, look at that.
Yep. So, that's how they work.
Yeah, but I have plenty of them lying around. I got the Obsidian Arm ones. I've got those. I think I've got some Harbor Freight punches, which, I mean, those are a one-hit wonder, but still, sometimes all you need is one hit. Just one hit to loosen them up, and then you're done. That's the hardest part because, if it's something you've used a lot and it's heated up a few times, breaking it loose is sometimes that's where I mess it up. Yeah. So I keep the Harbor Freight ones for. Yeah. That first couple of whacks, you're like, all right, done. Yeah. Then the Evolve 15 from 5150. That one's coming along. I gotta work on affiliate links on that one. I gotta do that a little more linky.
Yeah, but that one's getting close.
It will be after this weekend.
Good.
Because I got a few more pictures.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I didn't get? I didn't get any pictures of. Speaking of getting pictures, I'm scrolling back on the other screen through all the stuff from the event this weekend. I think I only got video. No pictures of the portable castle that I stayed in.
Yeah, I was going to say, where was your housing for the weekend?
Well, yeah, I had a little cot and the portable castle, and Jason and his friend Anthony stayed in there with me Friday night, and then they went somewhere else to visit family in the area on Saturday. So I was flying solo, which is good because there was some of the guys that I hang out with there, they don't drink, but they bring a bunch of stuff for other people, and then they get upset if no one drinks it. And I'm like about the only person drinking. So you know me, I'm a people pleaser. And if they're like, no, please, we're gonna have to take it home. I actually feel bad because there was a bunch of beer and then some other stuff, like a small cooler full of stuff that they're like, don't make us take it home. Please just take it with you. And I actually intended to, but somehow I didn't. So I agreed to take it. It just never made it.
I get a vision. You're like, yeah, I don't want that to go to waste. I'll just drink.
Well, I know. And that's how it was with food. My friend Todd's girlfriend makes meals when we go to this show. It's like her thing. She likes to take care of this group of people. Somehow I got fortunate to be included in this group where she cooks for us.
You got fed.
I know it. I tried to skip one. Like, I literally didn't open my cooler the whole time I was there. I had some food in my cooler that it never even got opened. It stayed closed the whole time. And the one morning that I wasn't going to eat, I actually got a phone call. And I was in the shower. I was like, oh, my phone's ringing. What if that's someone who wants to buy something that I have displayed down beside my tent? So I stepped out of the shower and answered it. And Todd was saying, hey, where are you? Breakfast's getting cold. Carol said you need to get up here and get your food. I was like, well, okay, that's awesome. Not just feeding me, but like getting upset when I don't come eat. So I'm dropping hints for the rest of my friends. Like, when we go to events, if you really want to make me happy, that's how you do it.
I usually bring the cooking stuff on the ones we can do.
You do? Oh, I wasn't dropping hints for you. I know you've already figured it out. Yeah. You don't have to be.
I'm along the lines of like, if I'm going on, it's pretty much a vacation for me. So I'm going to eat well. I'm going to drink well, of course. And everybody around me will be fed and be drunk or drinkful, right? I don't know. They'll have drink.
Right.
There we go.
Okay. Any other topics you want to cover this evening? I'm gonna toss the last call out there in the comments for any additional topics you'd like to talk about.
I don't know. I mean, that's pretty much it. I've been going through the published stuff, working on getting some stuff out, getting it done.
Right.
Trying to keep that
I published
review queue down.
I published 151 videos.
I know. I feel like such a slacker.
Week and a half. And that's just the stuff I put up on the product stuff I put up on Amazon. And I probably put 10 or 15 up on the various different YouTube channel, Instagram and Facebook and whatnot as well. So I've been busy. I just haven't been publishing written stuff on Gear Report. I've been like crazy busy.
I feel like a slacker. I only have a couple,
not published
40 or 50 articles this year. Screw that.
Yeah. I mean, I figure
looks like I did
365 days. How long does it take to write an article? Come on. You should have at least 300 a year.
All right. Here we go. I'm doing it.
Yeah. Don't hurt yourself.
It'll be the worst articles ever.
It was more me talking to myself than talking to you.
Yeah.
This is my full-time job. So
I do feel like a slacker though.
Don't. All right. I think we're going to shut it down. So I'd like to thank everyone who's here. Thank you for the comments and the participation. I'll apologize up front for the people who like to stroll in late, like G23. His slack ass is going to go click on the link and no one's going to be there. And he'll be like, what happened? Like you were late.
Yeah, this is a short show.
That's what happened.
Which is good because it's storming and I'm afraid we're going to lose power. We lost power yesterday. I came home from work and I was just like, it's awfully dark in the neighborhood. And like come in there, Crystal's got like one of the flashlights up in the living room. I'm like, when did this go out? She goes, just a little while ago, a couple hours. It finally turned back on, but same scenario. Storms roll through. I'm just waiting for where'd TJ go?
Yep.
He's gone.
Yep. All right. Everyone, thanks for being here. We really appreciate you.
Yeah.
Come back next Thursday, 9 p.m. on the East Coast for This Week at Gear Report. Until then,